Welcome to Coffee with Janis and Karen. And today, Janis, we're going to be making a cake that my husband just kept eating and eating. But y'all don't tell him I said that. Anyway, this is an apple spice cake and kind of reminds me of like the apple fritters like you get at the Good Donut Shop.
Ooh, I love them.
Yeah. So what we're gonna need then is a spice cake mix. And we're just gonna follow the directions on the spice cake mix.
Okay, so go ahead and put that.
You can go ahead and start dumping that in there.
Okay.
And this mix calls for 3 eggs, a cup of oil, which is over there in that little green lid there.
Okay.
And I think there's some water, which I haven't measured out, so we need to go ahead and measure the water. It would be a cup of water, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, 2 of those of water. With
2 of these?
Uh-huh.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a half cup of oil, a cup of water, 3 eggs. And then, while Janis is doing that, we have greased some round cake pans. I don't know if these are 8-inch or 9-inch.
I love how Karen comes prepared. Look, she's got the 3 eggs.
All right. So when you have 7 kids, you have to.
You got to be organized, don't you?
I do. So anyway, we're putting a half a stick of butter in each pan.
Okay.
Now, and we're gonna let this melt in the oven.
Okay, and we've preheated that, right?
And
Okay.
it's on 350.
Did you hear that? Preheated to 350.
Okay, don't let me forget about that.
Okay.
Okay, so the first time I made this cake, I put it in a 13 by 9.
Okay.
Because the recipe called, go ahead, for that.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, when I turned it out, actually, when it was hot,
Okay.
when I turned it out, it's like an upside down cake, so you have to flip it over.
Okay.
And I thought, where did I put it?
Oh, yeah, what did you put it on?
Well, I ended up getting a really big baking sheet,
Okay.
and I put it on that, but that's not a very nice presentation.
Okay.
And so that's how come I decided to do 2 round cake pans so you could dump it out onto a plate.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're getting there, Karen. You recognize this old bowl?
Yes. A lady bowl.
We all have a little something of her, don't
We
we? Maybe it tastes better because of that.
Tastes better in the bowl. Yeah.
Okay, let me make sure everything.
Got it all incorporated?
I think so.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Now that she has the cake all mixed up, we're going to wait for the butter to melt in the pan. When it melts in the pan, then in each pan, we're going to put a 1/3 cup of brown sugar.
All right.
Stir it up in the butter. It's already sounding good, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Then I brought...
We could stop there. Butter, brown sugar.
I got some cinnamon. It doesn't call for cinnamon, but I think it should have some.
Yeah.
Okay. Put that in there. And then we have peeled and diced 3 large apples.
Yeah, you want to show them, Karen? We've already done that. We did that ahead.
One for each pan. So that's a generous amount of apples.
Yes, it is. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
So we're going to get our fruits in.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we've taken the pans out of the oven. And so now it's time to add the brown sugar. Yeah. We're going to stir that around really good.
There's a spoon in there, Karen. Where'd you get this recipe? You just
online.
Okay.
There's one on, I think it's the Betty Crocker website. Yeah. Look at all that beauty.
Ooh, yeah.
We want to spread the sugar evenly and the butter in the pan. Now, This is the place where if you want nuts, go ahead and add some nuts. But I wanted it to be more like an apple fritter because I've never had one with nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't want to put nuts in it, but you totally could.
Yeah, a lot of people like pecans, don't they, with their...
One recipe I saw did call for walnuts.
That good?
Walnuts. Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
So now you're gonna add your apples.
Okay.
So really, this is
Just
like an
evenly?
upside down. It's an upside down cake. So instead of pineapple and cherries or whatever, we're doing apples and cinnamon.
Yum, yum.
Yeah. See, this is my idea of breakfast.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like I said before, I was born with 32 sweet teeth.
How many are you supposed to have?
Well, you're supposed to have a sweet tooth.
Oh, a sweet
tooth.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. That's funny.
I got.
You got all of
plus.
them.
Yeah.
Me too, Karen. It is a weakness.
Now we're just kind of shoving these apples down.
Okay.
Yeah. Hope there's room for the cake.
Yeah, right.
But the cake mixes nowadays don't have as much in them anymore.
No, they don't.
Oh, and now we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon.
By the way, have you seen our aprons?
Oh yeah.
Aren't those cute?
Those are cute.
You too can have one of these aprons.
Yeah.
If you're interested, you can private message us. This is Coffee with Janis and Karen.
Yeah. They're not free.
They're not free.
In case you were wondering.
No, well, they weren't free to us.
No.
So, yeah. So we have white ones with black print and black with the white print, as you see here.
And you know it just makes your food taste better.
Yeah. And they're $35.
Don't sue me on that.
Isn't that what we said? $35.
Yeah, $35.
But that includes shipping.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Oh, this is gonna be good.
it is going to be good.
All right, so now we're gonna divvy out the cake mix between the two pans.
Okay.
That's a lot of.
And just spread it
Yeah.
evenly, I'm guessing. Karen, you tell me if I'm doing this wrong.
You're not doing it wrong. Look at that. Oh,
Oh, that looks so good. That probably about right, or?
we'll try this one and see
Okay.
what part goes over here.
Yeah, here you go.
You know, when I make cupcakes and stuff, I want all my cupcakes to be the same size.
Right.
But do I measure it? No. I should. I don't.
You
try
know,
to
after
do
you've cooked as long as we have, I think you just kind of have the feel for something, you know. I mean, there's occasionally I'll follow a recipe like to the T, but
You need a little more.
maybe so. Now, do you think that these are going to overflow and we need to put a cookie sheet under, or do you think we're good?
I think the apples are going to break down.
Okay.
And they won't, but it's your oven.
Well,
So-
I do have foil in the bottom
Go
of my
ahead.
oven,
Go
so.
ahead. All right, so we're going to pop these in. Let's do them for, let's check them at 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, now we added 10 more minutes.
Yes.
To the bake time. But now we've got them out of the oven and we're going to loosen the edges and we're going to invert them onto a plate. She's loosening hers. They're already starting to pull away.
They are.
They've been sitting for about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Ooh, they smell so good.
There, here's your plate.
Okay.
So we're just going to put the plate on top.
Oh, huh.
Ooh, it's kind of hot.
It is hot. We need
We need some
there's
hot.
right there.
You want that?
Well,
What is these?
okay.
These are thick old potholes.
Yeah, they
girl.
are. All right, you ready? Ba-boom.
Got yours flip. I'm not sure I have mine even.
Oh, it's got a little juice.
Got a little juice running. Okay. This is some honky pot.
Yeah, I'm wondering, how well did we spray the pan? Oh, pretty good.
Look at that!
Oh,
Mine
that
came
looks
out
great.
perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
have this one and that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and this is great, like, for if you just don't have a lot of people to feed.
Yeah.
So you could do 2 like this, and you could take 1 to church or what have you, or just eat it.
Yeah.
And put 1 in the freezer or give it away.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Oh, yeah, but if you had company, that with
Uh-huh.
a scoop of ice cream.
Now, another thing that would be pretty across this would be like a drizzle.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, it
I don't
would.
think it needs it.
I don't think it
But
does.
it would be really good. Are we going to sample this hot?
I think we should. We always have to sample.
All right. Let's do
Okay,
this one.
okay.
Okay.
All
You know
right.
what? We're just going to cut us a piece and get us a fork.
Okay.
The apples are still a little,
It's hot.
it's a little too soon, but we're going to go ahead. Let's get you a fork.
Just get a little bit, so. Oh,
Ooh,
that looks good.
it is.
Man, I got a big old piece.
Ready? Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just be over here eating this.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. Yeah. And I think if you want your apples to be a little firmer, then cut them a little bigger.
Mm.
And if you want them to be more cooked, cut them small.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that, though.
You like them the way they are?
Yeah, that's yummy.
It is yummy. It'd be a good breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Or a snack.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was
Oh,
a
yes.
spiced cake mix. And we followed directions on the cake mix. And then we cut up 3 large apples, added 2/3 cup of brown sugar,
Mm-hmm.
dividing it among
The two pans.
between 2
Mhm.
pans. We added some cinnamon,
Mm-hmm.
and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's nice.
yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Came out
Yeah.
really nice.
Very good.
Anyway, this was
Here,
where's my
right
cup?
there. Mine's over there, so I'll let you do it. This was
Coffee with
Janice and Karen.
making an apple spice cake.
Mm-hmm.